All right, Shalom Makim. All praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the Akim out there, pushing his word in true sincerity. You know, we're the brothers from the SF Bay Area camp. All right, out here in San Francisco, one of the most wickedest places on the planet Earth. All right, so we're going to the battlefield. We in transit, like I said earlier. You know, so we want to do a quick in transit video. You know, whatever was on our mind, we was having a conversation. As always, you know, it was spiritual. You know, because we're in these spiritual times. We was talking about how 2018 is going to be a pivotal year. You know, and this is going to be and the apostle Tahar, Apostle Elder Tahar, he deemed it a year of prophecy, and that's basically what our belief is in. It's in prophecy. You know, you get that Revelation 19.
That's fair. Hey, can I bring this up?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
It's 2 Peter 3:11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, that's all we talk about, man. When we get around the Akim, that's all we talking about. This place going down, and we see it, cause we're on our watch, right? So we're on our watch. We're seeing all these big chess moves that Yahweh Shema Shai is doing through the Spirit. Okay, you got North Korea, South Korea, they linking up through the Spirit. All right, they're gonna be one nation. Okay, you got Pakistan. You got Pakistan testing nukes. Okay, you got Iran testing nukes. You got different earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, a lot of these different European nations are breaking away from America's hegemony. America's trying to do what's it called? They're trying to redo their military plan. Their military strategy for 2018 is going to be different. And what are they doing? They're trying to pretty much go against Russia and China, because Russia and China are coming up as superpowers. Okay, so we were just having a conversation about, hey man, 2018 is going to be a big year in biblical prophecy, man. You know, and you gotta be on fire for this. You can't be lukewarm, all right? And you got guys that are lukewarm, they fall out. Why? Because they don't have the Spirit on them, because they're stagnant, man. And we have to be as running water, flowing water. Okay, if brother's got a precept, and if somebody can hold Romans the 13th chapter too, you know, go ahead, brother.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Yeah, at the end it shall speak and not lie. Yaya, can you get Daniel's 12 and 4?
Okay.
I believe it's 2 actually. Daniel's 12 and 4 or 2. Or many shall be made white.
Yep.
And you know, go ahead.
That's
yeah, go ahead.
2. It's
and then we'll go back to that again.
Daniel chapter 12 verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall wake, some to everlasting.
Yeah, that's
life.
talking about the Israelites. Many shall awake, because we're at the end. Go ahead.
Some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. But thou, Daniel, shut up the words and sealed the book, even to the time of the end.
Even to the time of the end. So the book was sealed, now it's being opened. Right, go ahead, continue.
Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
And knowledge shall be increased. These prophecies are being increased. So now go back into Habakkuk.
Back in Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Yeah, at the end it shall speak and not lie. So Yahweh Shema Shai, what he said in these prophecies is actually coming to pass right before our eyes. Like literally right before our eyes. Okay, you got brothers waking up in these different countries. Okay, you got the Israelite foreigners being accepted in. Okay, you got these different governments breaking away from the power structure of America, chanting death to America. All right, and you got the brothers out here waking up, and then they're becoming on a higher level. Like even newer brothers that are coming in are coming in on a higher level. Okay, because you know we're pretty much at the end of time. Continue.
Though it tarry, wait for it.
Though it tarry, wait for it, and you got novices that can't wait for it, so they fall back into the world. Though it tarry, because we're in these bodies, it would seem like it's tearing, right? But you gotta understand that the time, the way you experience time on the earth in these fleshy bodies is different than how Yahweh Shema Shai experienced time. Okay, it's totally different. But if you're in the spirit, you're gonna experience time like Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna experience time. You're gonna know that he's speeding everything up, right? He's speeding everything up for the elect's sake. Okay, it says that in Matthew the 24th chapter. All right, how he's gonna speed up the time. Pretty much, he's gonna speed these times up for the elect, because no flesh will be saved. The way that nuclear talk is being pushed around in the media right now. All right, you would think that the world is about to end, and it is. It's the end of the rulership of Esau, that world. Okay, that cosmos. Okay, Esau's rulership. All right, and then it's going to be the beginning of the Yahweh Shai's rulership, and then we're going to be joint heirs. If any brother had a precept.
There's a little bit more.
All right.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
The scripture says it's not tarrying. We seeing it. The prophecy's happening. You know, like the brother was mentioning in Matthew's 24th chapter, how Yahweh Shai gave us a guideline on what to look for before his return. Earthquakes in diverse places. You know, famine, pestilence. We seeing these things happen through the four corners of the earth, so we know that Yahweh Shai is right there at the door, you know.
And like the brother was saying, you can feel it in the spirit if you are in the spirit, because it's evident that everything's going on right now, and you can feel it. Like every brother says the same thing. They can feel it that something's going to happen this year, or a lot of big things are going to happen this year, and that's really the only thing that can happen is big things happening.
Yeah, that's right.
Been leading up to World War III for how long now? All right, it's been so many years they've been speaking about it, like, you know, Russia, North Korea, this and that, but now it's really at the brink of just straight out war. It's not even about it could happen. It's at a point to where when is it going to happen?
Yeah, it's imminent, meaning it's going to happen 100%. Like, pretty much we know it's going to happen because that's what the Lord said. Yeah. The scriptures say that he is not a man that he shall lie, right? Malachi 3:6 say, I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. So knowing that Yahweh Shema Shai, he's not a man that he shall lie, he said, wait for it. Though it tarry, wait for it, meaning these prophecies. Now we're in the time that the prophecies are not tarrying, all right? So how much more the type of mind frame that you got to be in, man? You got to be in like the Lord. He can come any day. Or Esau can crash the society, all right? Mass famine can break out right this second. A big-ass earthquake can hit, all right? Wildfires. All right, somebody can send off a nuke, or they can lock these cities down, man. They can lock these cities down. They can crash the financial district. All right, they can crash they can crash everything and bring in that mark of the beast RFID. If you're not on that mind frame like this can happen, man, the spirit is not with you, man. You're not tuned in. You're not locked in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Because the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai and his son is a spirit of prophecy. All right, and that's what our belief system is on. These other groups, they're not talking about prophecy. Okay, the wacky-tacky Christians. Okay, these other pseudo-Israelite groups, their belief system. All right, they waver in their belief because they're not grounded. They don't have a foundation. Our foundation is Yahweh Shai, which is the book, and the book clearly displays that before the end comes, the prophecy have to come to pass. So that's what you have to teach. Okay. You were done on that?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you had a precept.
Yeah, the precept is Revelations 19:9. And he said unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he said unto me, these are the true sayings of the Most High. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
Yep, that spirit of prophecy, man. And that's the spirit that's going on, because the spirit is pure energy, right? The spirit is pure energy. And if you're in that secret place, what Psalms 91 talks about, you're in the secret place of Yahweh Shema Shai. That means you're under His spirit. And the scriptures say also, when there are 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, so am I also in the midst. So when the brothers get linked together, all right, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai himself is directly there. All right, putting the words in your mouth. All right, and the words in your mouth have to be very seasoned. And we're in the season, right? It has to be very seasoned within the season. And what season are we in? We're in a season of destruction. All right, we're in a season of mass virus outbreaks. We're in a season of the economy crashing. All right, you waking up in the morning, going to your benign job, 9 to 5. All right, you going to the bank, pulling out money. Okay, you going to the grocery store. That's going to be done away with. All right, that's going to be done away with, and you people are going to get taken by surprise. All right, you're literally going to have to get down or lay down. All right, in that day, either you have to be on the side of Yahweh Shema Shai, or you're going to be on the side of Satan. Man, it's really one or the other.
Yep, either hot or cold.
You're either hot or cold. That's right. If brothers have precept, if not, I got a precept.
Yeah, I got another precept on what you were speaking on. This Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Yeah, for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So if you look at it, how are the days being shortened? It's the perception of your time, that the time is speeding up. Literally, man. And hey, man, brothers can feel it. Like, damn, we already in 2018. We're already at the end of January, man. Next thing you know, man, we're gonna be in June. All right. Next thing you know, something big can happen, man. Cause that's pretty much what's going on. That's the spirit. And all these people even know, especially out here in the Bay Area, they know they're gonna get hit. They know they're gonna get rocked with a heavy earthquake. All right, the Lord might hit your ass with an earthquake and then hit San Francisco with a tsunami, man. Level this goddamn place, man. And there's gonna be a lot of destruction like that on a high level before those missiles come. That's gonna be the ultimate destruction, are them nuclear missiles. Okay, that's gonna be shot off from these different allied nations, the different nations that are against America. All right. And we see that these other nations, they're still testing their nuclear power. All right, they're saying F America. That's the sentiment. That's the sentiment that's going out. That's the feeling that's going out. That's the spirit that's going out. Because we're in a time where Yahweh Shema Shai is going to destroy this bitch ass place, man. All right, Esau, the ruler. Get that in 2nd Ezra 6, I believe that. Right, Esau's the end of the world. Is it 7?
Yeah, 6.
Yep.
You want it right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
This 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
That's basically what the disciples, which were the apostles, later asked Yahushua in Acts the 1st chapter, the 6th verse. When shall thou restore the kingdom of heaven to Israel? So that's basically what's going to happen. And that was biblical prophecy that happened at the end of the world. All right. Yes, you wanted to say something, Matt?
That's how we know that we at the end, man. Like the scripture that you just brought out, Esau's the end of the world, and it says in Job that he appointed him a certain amount of time to rule.
Yep.
And he's not gonna go rule any longer or any shorter than that. Yep. He has a specific set date that the Lord's going to take him down. All right, and that's why it's going to come out of nowhere, because it's going to come as a thief in the night. All right. Like you said, it could be a nuke that go off randomly any day now. It could be a financial collapse. You just wake up, you can't even take out any money.
Wait, hold on. They just shut down the government.
Yeah,
the federal government.
Yep.
So if that percolates even any longer, what else is going to happen? All these different federal government programs going to shut down.
Yep.
All right. The government, as you know, is going to break down right in front of you, and they're going to blame it on not being able to cooperate. No transparency within the government. And then they can bring in a new government, like, that wasn't working. All right, because look what happened. Look how many people died. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Oh, you
got it.
Yeah.
Okay, come. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
The end of the first, the end of this rule. The scriptures say that better is the end of the thing than the beginning. All right, because, the beginning of the world, it was very plentiful. The oxygen level was high. We are of a bigger stature. But there's still a lot of bad things going on. That's why the Lord, he had to flood the earth. There's still sin dwelling within the earth. Okay, going back to Adam, going back to Eve, how she was beguiled by the serpent. All right, so we suffered a lot of loss. We went into captivity multiple times under these different rulerships. Now we're at the end, and we're under the most wicked ruler, the so-called white man. That's the beginning. That's the beginning. That's the first. So we're at the end of the first, right? We're at the end of the first, And now we're going into the beginning of the one that the how does it say it again?
It says, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
The beginning of it that followeth, meaning the rulership of Yahweh Shai. And knowing that Yahweh Shai, he received that glory, he's going to ultimately receive that physical manifestation of that glory when he comes back. He's not going to meet you as a man. And then what is he going to do to his elect men? He's going to change them, man. He's going to change them just like him. He's going to change their bodies. Right? And we're not going to be regular mortal men. Right? The scriptures say, Psalms 82:6. All right, ye are gods, but you should die like the sons of men. So we can physically get hurt. And that day, when Yahweh Shai comes back, he can't get physically hurt, man. All right, he can control the spiritual world, and that's one of the promises that we're going to receive. All right, that's how we're going to be able to combat Esau and his weapon technology. All right.
The scriptures say those that wait upon the Lord, they shall renew they shall basically renew their strength.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's they get backing up what the brother's saying. What you think we waiting for it, enduring all this hell for, man? You know, we want that power, and we can taste it, we can feel it.
Yeah, we want to get changed.
Yeah.
Just like Yahweh Shai wanted to get changed, man.
We hate being subject to this wicked ass flesh, man. Jake really want to be right, man. 100% righteous and right with our power, you know.
Yeah, go ahead and finish that.
Go ahead. So it says, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yeah, the story's always been about Jacob and Esau, man. Yeah. You got guys coming on the comment board talking about Esau can be saved. No. That's not the storyline, man. You trying to change the director, the producer.
Change the script.
You're trying to change the script. The script has already been written. It's already been sealed. You can't change it. There's no possible way you can go in there and change it, man. The movie's already being played out. The so-called DVD is already playing. All right, you got niggas trying to change it while the movie's being played. That's impossible.
Okay.
All right? And furthermore, you got the director, or you got the Godhead, Yahweh. He's manipulating things, man. He's doing things that you don't even understand. He's doing things behind the background. He's setting up policies. All these things that are happening, the Lord's doing it, man. He's setting up policies, setting up different alliances with these different nations. He's having these different nations do military drills. He's having these nations, he's putting it into their mind to put all their money into military might. All right, take it out of agriculture, take it out of infrastructure, okay? Take it out of the stock market, okay? And put all your money into nuclear missiles. Put all your money into submarines, destroyers, okay? Training up your army, okay? Putting all your money into technology. So the Lord, he's doing big things every single day, man. His prophecies are coming to pass every single day. All right? That's right. Jay had another scripture?
Yeah, I have a scripture. This is Luke 21:25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars.
So I can break it down.
You got the supermoon thing coming up the end of this month. That's another sign. You know, you had the signs like last year. You had all the blood moons, the lunar eclipse, and all these different signs in the heavens. All right, good. You can continue.
It says, and in the stars and upon the earth the stress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing for fear and for looking after.
Yeah, perplexity meaning confusion, man. Perplexed, when something's when you're perplexed, you're confused. All right, you're in a very straight difficult area, so to speak. Because when something's perplexed, right, it's very tedious. Go ahead.
Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
Yeah, your heart's failing you because you're so scared, man. You're gonna literally die from fear, all right? Because you might see a weird looking ass creature you never seen before. Ooh. You may see apparitions, all right? You might just be bugging out. You think you're seeing something that's not even there, and then just scare yourself to death. You might see somebody die beside you, and then that scares you, put you to death. It could be anything. There's a lot of things that can scare someone so bad and make them die.
It goes to that, I believe, in Wisdom of Solomon, you know, what the Egyptians were going through when they were seeing those apparitions. It basically said, it was things worthy to be mocked at. You know, the Lord was laughing at their ass. Basically, the angels was terrorizing them, and then the Lord, the Lord was just laughing at them. That's how the Lord gonna do y'all. He's gonna laugh through his men, and he's gonna be laughing in the heavens, bringing to pass your worst fears that you never knew existed.
I will laugh when your fear comes. I will mock when your fear comes.
Straight up.
Yep.
Which the word mock, when you go into that word, I think when you go into that word, I know in the Greek, it means scoff.
Yep. So do.
And that's what Jake gonna do.
Yeah, and that's what Jake, and how the Lord gonna scoff? He gonna scoff by his men. So we gonna be scoffing at you people, man. We gonna be mocking and scoffing at you people, man.
My servants shall laugh and rejoice.
Yeah.
We gonna be laughing at y'all niggas and get turned up to your destruction.
Yeah, we gonna be popping bottles.
Gonna be Israelite.
We gonna be eating lamb. It's literally. Then we gonna be partying, man.
Yeah. Like, you know how loud Jake get now. Like when the group of Jakes get together. Imagine when y'all catching hell. You gonna just hear Jake walk around loud as shit, laughing, looking at everybody. And they gonna be looking at us like, you're sick. How could you be laughing at it? Hey, it's judgment.
You don't get the humor.
Yeah, you don't get it.
It's
an
an esoteric. It's an esoteric joke.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
That's right.
It says, men's hearts fell in them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Yeah, the powers of heaven gonna be shaking, man, when the missiles come.
Yep.
They land over here, the earth gonna be rocking to and fro like a drunkard.
It says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud.
Yeah, after everything, after people already done seen, you already done seen shit that made you die, that can make you die from your fear. All right, just from seeing things, you didn't even see the Lord yet.
Hey, because the scriptures say that men shall seek death and not find it, right?
Yeah,
so they gonna want to die, their heart gonna fail them, but the Lord gonna keep that spirit inside their body to ultimately see the Lord, a so-called black man, big black man, coming like an alien. You stupid people, man. The Lord's gonna come with an alien invasion. Because the word alien just means foreign.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be foreign unto you, but it's not gonna be foreign unto us. It's gonna be well known unto us, just like the chairs of the Lord, IFOs. We can identify those. We can identify it because that's part of our heritage, man. That's part of our power. Our power, he got UFO set up, so to speak. Okay? So when the Lord comes back, it's going to be alien to you. You're going to remember all the alien movies. And you're going to remember that, you're going to remember all the people that died, that was getting zapped.
Mm-hmm.
On top of missiles being launched. So you're going to have the emergency alarm system go, and they're going to say it's not a test, all right?
It's not a drill.
It's not a drill. They're going to say, all right, it's going to be missiles from Japan, it's going to be missiles from Russia, Iran.
They're going to tell you to just go, what they say in Hawaii, lay on the floor, go in your car. Go in your car.
Yeah, you're going to be high. You're going to be hiding in the sink. Yeah, you're going to be putting your kids in the sewers.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
All right, you're going to be hiding under the covers. All right? And you're gonna be destroyed, man. And then how them nuclear missiles are set up through the Spirit, I believe, and the scriptures even said you're gonna actually feel your elements dissolve off your body before your spirit gets taken out of it.
Consumed. So why you gonna feel every last molecule get consumed?
So it's not gonna be like a bomb. How your arm goes off that way. So when a bomb hits, right? A bomb will hit, and then you'll have like your head's over there, but it's still intact. It might be all ravished. No. The Lord, he's going to literally melt you.
Yep.
He's going to literally melt your ass, man. And your eyes are going to melt, because that has the most liquid, the eyes and your mouth and all that. The Lord, he going to literally materialize your bitch ass, man.
Well, your body is made up of the elements of the earth, and it's made up, I forgot, what's the percentage of water in your body?
70 or 80, something around that.
Yep. So that's all water.
And it's gonna happen. It's gonna be like the same thing how when Lot's wife looked back. All right, but this time you're not gonna be a pillar of salt. Your ass is gonna be spread out. Some of your body might be in Indianapolis. Another part of your body might be near Seattle. All right, and then you have desert creatures just walking over your ass.
It's gonna be like a drop of water in the bucket. Like you ain't gonna know where it's at. It's everywhere.
All right, go ahead, Doc.
It says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then Then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Woo. Yeah, get that. Get Hebrews 13:11. Because that's the mentality that you got to have, and it's true, man. So the scripture is saying, man, you gotta lift up, because your redemption draweth nigh. Meaning it's very close. And brothers see that through the spirit. You got a down spirit. Nah, man. We all catching hell, man. There's certain things you gotta do. You maneuver through society. You certain demons that fuck with brothers. All right, cool. All right, that's what's up. But if you deep into the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, man, you seeing what he's doing, man. He's giving you the vision. All right, he's giving you the vision, and he's telling you, hey, man, I'm about to destroy this place, man.
And that shows where your heart is. If your heart is in the heavens, you're not going to be sorrowful here, because these people are supposed to be sorrowful because they hope in spirits is here in Babylon, and this place is falling. So their confidence is going to fall. They're going to want to kill themselves. They're going to be just everything that the brothers illustrating of emotion, man. So why would you be in the same spirit of these people, basically? Sorrowful, depressed, second guessing, this and that. This is Hebrews. You have more of that?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. This is Hebrews 12 and 12. Wherefore lift up the hands which hang down, and the feeble knees, and make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out of the way, but let it rather be healed. Is that the one you wanted on?
No, it was 11-6, but that's a good one.
Yeah, that was okay. This is
now read that one again.
Okay. It's Hebrews 12 and 12. Wherefore lift up the hands which hang down, and the feeble knees.
Yeah, the feeble knees, you weaken the knees, the feeble hands represent you being in a weaker state. Mm-hmm. Which our people are in a weaker state, but we're not in a weaker state, man. We've been strengthened.
Yeah.
We've been strengthened through our flesh is weak, but through Yahweh Shai, we're strong and we're bold. We're bold as lions, and that's why we're so confident in pushing His word. All right.
That's right. And make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out the way, but let it rather be healed.
Make straight path for your feet, man. All right. You're supposed to be walking on that straight and narrow path. You're not supposed to be wavering off and letting these demons come into your mind. Okay. You can't be a goddamn child, man. You gotta be a man. That's basically what it comes down to. All right. You can't be you're enraged with emotion like a woman, man. Mm-hmm. The Most High, he deals with straight black and white, man. All right, I told you to do this, you do this, man. All right, I got you. Stop being a little girl, man.
Yeah,
Straight up.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Go ahead, brother.
I got you right here. This Hebrews 11 and 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please Him. Yeah. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him.
Yeah, He's a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. So without faith, so ultimately, man, if you don't have faith, you're just going to be destroyed, man. That's really what it, because the scriptures, I think it goes in, I think that's Romans the 14th chapter. Without faith is sin. I think it's 14. But we don't got to get it. We don't got to get it. But
I believe I know what you're talking about.
But get Romans. Where are you at? Where are you
at? I was in Hebrews 11 and 6.
Okay. Go ahead and get Romans 13.
Oh yeah, come on.
Get Romans 13 and the 10th verse.
This is Romans 13 and 10. Love worketh no ill
to
his neighbor.
You're in 10. Go to I think it's 9.
Okay.
No. Same verse with the verse.
Verse 9.
Verse 9, or is the verse before after that?
Verse
or 11. Either 9 or 11.
Oh, okay, yeah. Verse 11.
Yeah.
And that knowing the time, that now it is high time.
That knowing the time, right? 100 years ago, we weren't in that time. We're still in the end, but we're actually at the end of time. We're at the end of Esau's rulership. We're at the end of we actually see him going down. We see that in our everyday life. Yeah. All right, we're not in chattel slavery right now. All right, and then ultimately the Lord, He's waking up the house of David, as of old. Okay, so the men that were with David, all right, in the reincarnation when he was ruling, are the men that are back today, man. That's why the scriptures say, "I will stir up your pure minds to remembrance," because it was once in you, man. That's where the word educate comes into we're being educated. We're being that word is being drawn out. Okay, the spirit is sparking us. Okay, we had a low spirit, and the Lord sparked that fire, and then from there, what does a spark do? Either it diminishes, or it grows bigger.
Yeah, like when you're starting a fire, like once you get that little spark to go, then you can get that big flame.
Yep, that's why the scriptures say, "Let your light shine." And what is light? It's fire. Okay, the same thing, man. All right, because a light bulb, when you go into the science of a light bulb, the light bulb is 98% heat. All right, and 2% light. So heat and light is synonymous with each other. The sun is a big ball of fire. All right, the Most High, he's actually fire, man. He's actually energy. That's the highest level of pure energy is fire. All right, and how is the Lord? He gonna end the kingdom? He gonna end it with fire, man. He gonna end the rulership of the so-called white man. All right, he gonna burn his red ass up, and he gonna be, and then he gonna be put into a hardcore bondage for 1,000 years, and then the Lord gonna put the cherry on top again. He gonna burn their ass to crisp. All right, and then that's gonna be a new holy day, man. The destruction of the Edomites. All right.
That's right.
I think you finished that.
Okay. It says, "And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed."
Yeah, so now it's the time for us to awake out of sleep, not put your mind into this world, because America's gonna be destroyed. We can clearly see the prophecies, like the Apostle Tahar deemed this the year of prophecy. You can clearly see that America's going down the drain. Like they said, we got the government shutdown going on right now. You got people fucking hell. We in the worst time. People motherfucking homeless. People starving. Opioids. People on drugs. You can see America's through. Faggots, lesbians everywhere. The city, everything's out of order. So you can see that the only solution is destruction.
And Satan's kingdom is divided, man.
Yep.
So it's impossible for this place to stand. You got bitches are marching today with a whole bunch of cucks, faggots, and so-called trannies today against what? Against men, ultimately.
It's another fucking march,
bro. Like last year, it was. Can you believe that when Apostle Ricard was out?
Are you serious,
bro?
God damn.
That's what I was bugging out about.
Damn.
It was that fast, bro. They trying to make this our second year. They trying to make it a so-called annual thing now.
Oh
protest.
Shit, bro. That shit.
That's why it cut off.
The scripture. That's what it is. The scripture. The Lord, he's speeding up the time, man. I would have never thought. Bro, it seemed like it was like maybe 4 or 5 months ago.
Bro, that's
time is moving.
Time is moving.
For the Most High, speeding up the time for the elect's sake.
Time is on our side.
Yeah, we're signing Christ.
That's right. Yeah.
Like the brother said, time is a perception of the mind. So the Most High does something. He can tap into the elements to where we seeing time just move. Because I'll be waking up in the morning. It seems like I can't even get enough sleep. I got to get up, get to work.
Yeah. Them days going by like
quick.
They going by quick, man. They moving. So that's only given to the elect, man. That's on that perception. That discernment is really that discernment that the Lord gives you. Okay. He's giving that to the elect, because these other people, they're just bugged out. They don't know what the hell is going on. But to the men of the Lord is actually speeding up the time, and we can actually feel it physically. Yeah. The Lord speeding up that time, man. Yeah. And it's beautiful.
That's right.
All right. Not too long ago, Trump been in there. This is going on the second year.
Second year, literally.
Second year of just hell. You know what I mean? Just hell. Just saying racist remarks. Calling shithole countries, deporting Mexicans and Haitians. Yeah. Putting hell on the Muslims, the Muslims coming out here, telling bitches he gonna grab them by the pussy. Yeah, you know what I mean? Got all these nations coming against them, marching against them. Mm-hmm. All right, so this is the time that we need to, you know what I mean? This is the time that we got to be bold in the Lord, man. Okay. All right, we can't be like, all right, so the Lord with us. I don't know if the Lord. The Lord with us, man. That's how you gotta feel. Yep. All right. They said the righteous are bold as a lion. Okay. That's right. So that's how we are. We gotta be bold in the lion, bold in the Lord, because Esau's gonna roll on us, man. Mm-hmm. This nigga's gonna roll on us, man. Yep. It could be this year. All right. A lot of persecutions are gonna come. Yep. All right. So if you got a weak ass spirit, man, you gonna crumble like a coffee cake, man. All right. You gonna fold like a lawn chair. All right, you're going to fold like a deck of cards. All right? Because that pressure from beneath, pressure from above, on all sides. Right, the scriptures say that terror shall make him afraid on all sides. Job 18:11, man. brothers had a preset, we can start wrapping it up.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was it. But then again, I had this.
Hey, bring it up,
brother. You said Esau gonna roll on us.
Hey, bring it up. Bring it up. Let's get it.
We in the year of prophecy. The Lord gonna roll on you, Esau.
Okay. yeah, that's the one.
So you gonna roll on the Lord? He gonna roll on you.
Oh yeah, get that in the Revelation. Is it Revelation 3? Revelation 3 and 10. Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and His glory from the rising.
Get Revelation 12 and 12 before that.
Okay.
And His glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
And you know what brothers got to do? You know what you got to do, brother? You got to go into research about flash floods. If you know anything about flash flood, a flash flood comes right like if you're in a shore bank or if you're in like a creek area and there's really no water, that flash flood can come like instantly and sweep your ass away, man. Within 20 minutes. That shit can be flooded and just wipe everything away, man. Flash flood. Look it up on the internet, man. The Lord, when He had that landslide, that mudslide, how many inches of rain came down in an hour? You know? Yeah. So the Lord, He can do that. So the enemy is gonna come in. Who's the enemy? The so-called white man. All right. And it's gonna be in the form of these different troops, these foreign troops, these UN troops. All right. Military forces. Okay. The National Guard, the police force. The FBI, CIA, all these different agencies, right? All these different agencies, and we can't forget about Jade 12, man.
Yep.
Was that what it was called? Jade Helm.
Yeah,
Jade Helm.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That was pretty much the integration of all these different agencies being compatible with each other when these great when these great disasters happen. So you're going to have all these different military forces, all these different agencies working together for what? To put you people in hell, man. To put hell upon you people. To make you take the chip. So Esau's going to come in like that flood. He's going to come in like a flash flood. It's going to flash right before your eyes. And you're going to be taken by surprise. Right? If you're not occupied in these prophecies, and you're not occupied in the spirit of the Lord, all right? If you're doing something else, all right, you're not watching the videos, you're not staying diligent, you're not studying, all right, you're not calling upon the names of Yahweh Yahushai, all right, ultimately you're not going to have that protection in that day, okay?
It says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
Yeah, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them, all right? I mean, the Lord, he gonna protect us, man. He gonna protect his men. Because when Esau, he thinks he's gonna fulfill his New World Order. No, that's not gonna happen, Esau. All right, you at least think that you're gonna be able to fulfill your New World Order. That everything's gonna go right. It's gonna go to plan. This and that. No, that shit's not gonna happen, man. All right, you're gonna be at your dinner table. You're gonna get. It's gonna look like it's gonna be good because the scriptures say that when you're eating, right? When you're at the table, the dinner's done. You're enjoying yourself. Esau's gonna be able to take bites out of the food. You might take one bite. You go, oh, this shit is good.
Yeah.
And then somebody just come by and slap the shit out of your hand.
Yeah. All right. Everybody know you get mad as hell. You about to eat somebody fuck your whole meal.
Try taking food from a dog.
And this meal has been prepared for. This meal been being prepared for a long time.
Yeah.
So this is a great feast. Okay. This is Esau's great feast. His New World Order being accomplished. And what the Lord gonna do? He gonna shit on it, literally.
He gonna fuck your plans up, Esau.
Yep.
This is Job 20 and 23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
And while he is eating, man. When you're about to fill your belly, you hungry, you've been starving, you haven't eaten 3 days. And a big ass dinner right in front of you. You got fresh juice, wine, lamb, bitter herb. You got everything.
Yeah, the whole table.
You got sweets on deck. You got a 20-course meal. All right. You might take a little bite of something. You're like, oh man, I'm about to go in. Yeah. And then what? Then the stormtroopers raid in. That's what the Lord gonna do to your ass, Esau.
rain terror on you, and that's talking about the missiles. Ultimately, and it gets into it. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gowl. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him. This it says.
Yeah, that fire not blown is talking about that nuclear fusion and fission. So that fire's not going to be blown. It's going to be a reaction. Go ahead.
It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. It says, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart.
Yeah, the earth shall rise up against him. And it's happening now with these other nations, in the form of these other nations. All right? You got bug-outs out here, man. You got to watch out. It's a demonic day.
This motherfucker ain't...
Yeah, he's bugged out. But yeah, read that last part again.
It says, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity.
Yeah, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, meaning the Lord, he's lifting the skirt up, lifting Esau's skirt up, showing all his private parts. You think this is a beautiful woman? You lift her skirt up, and it's just, you'll throw up, and that's what's happening. Go ahead.
And the earth shall rise up against him.
And the earth shall rise up against him. The animals are going to rise up against him. The weather is going to rise up against him. The Spirit of the Lord through the prophets are going to rise up against him. Okay? And then the Lord, he has these different armies. They're going to rise up against you. All right? And they're going to shoot off the Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, his military might. Because ultimately, this is all the Lord's. This is the Lord's army. This is his host. All right? He going to have his mighty ones out there, them angels, man. Messing you up, Esau. All right? None but hell in that day.
It says, the increase of his house shall depart, and all his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High, and the heritage appointed unto him by the Most High.
Yeah, that's your heritage, man.
You finally your heritage. Why you don't want to be Esau?
Yeah.
Why you don't want to be Edomite, Esau?
Yeah, this is your heritage,
You got a
man.
beautiful heritage.
Yeah, destruction.
You get the rulership over the earth. You get to show the earth what wickedness is, and ultimately you get to get paid back for it.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I don't understand why Esau. You don't want to be Esau.
Yeah, man.
Take pride in being an Edomite.
Exactly.
You got to have fun. You played in a sandbox. You just threw sand in everybody's eyes. You was pissing in the sandbox.
Kick everybody's sandcastle down.
Yeah, you kicked everybody's sandcastle down.
You was that nigga for a season.
you got your 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah. Now you got to pay up.
Yeah, just stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this you get a payback, man. You get a recompense.
That's right.
You get a reward.
Yeah.
Okay, because you sowed wickedness, so you're gonna reap destruction.
Yeah.
I mean, that's plain as day. Because if we sow wickedness, what's gonna happen to us? We're gonna be destroyed.
Yeah.
So how are you exempt from that? No, you're not exempt.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
Yeah, that was
it on that. Yeah, we'll finish off on that. We had some other precepts, but that's cool. Basically, man, we're in a big year. 2018 is only gonna get bigger from here. All right, only big prophecies are gonna happen, man.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep saying it until it happens. We're gonna prophesy.
Yeah.
The Lord is gonna release Leviathan. All right.
Woo.
Esau, you're gonna have to deal with the great sea creature of the sea, the mighty beast Leviathan, gonna come out of the ocean and fuck up your navy. All right.
That's right.
The scriptures say he plays with ships, just like your infant child plays with toys, like little floaties.
Yeah.
That's
true.
how Leviathan plays with ships, big battle cruisers.
That's right.
All right, man. The Lord got beautiful plans for this place.
Man.
Hey,
Yeah.
Behemoth. The Lord gonna release the dinosaurs out of the forest. Bigfoot coming out.
Yeah.
Brother said apparitions, chariots.
That's right.
You people getting ready to know the terror of the Lord. You gonna know this is of a higher power. This can't be happening.
Yeah. That's right. That's right, brother.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, so with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone. Peace and blessing to Akim out there, pushing his word, his truth, and sincerity, depth to America.
That's right.
Death to Babylon, which is America. Death to you 2/3 niggas. Or death to you heathens. Death to the so-called white man, and death to the nigga woman.
That's right. Death to the nigga woman.
Death to the nigga woman.
Shalom.
Shalom.